Hi Pisces, welcome to Universal Guidance. It is time for your weekly reading. So, I have shuffled these cards really good. I'm going to shuffle them 3 more times. And then I'll cut them. I have a 3-way cut that I do. And here we go. I got a 2-part reading. Ooh. Judgment card in your highest energy? Boy, you've been going through some stuff for that judgment card to be there in your highest energy. And I'm sure it will explain a lot. So, let's start with the overall energy, the world card. You are entering a new life cycle. Here it comes. Hang on. Because this surrounds your whole reading. It feels very exciting, especially with this judgment card being in your highest energy. So there is a spiritual lesson that I think you have learned, that you've been through. You're getting this behind you because you're heading right towards a new beginning. We got the sun right next to the judgment card. And this is a new beginning with joy. A lot of joy. Yay! Okay, that's your new life cycle. And it's coming in. A new beginning with lots of joy. We got the star card here. So you have healed, or you're in the process of healing, and right down to your bare bones. The star is very spiritual. It's like seeing your own reflection in that pool of water and remembering who you are and what you're all about. This is the card for Aquarius, so Aquarius might be in your chart or be around this reading someplace. Under the judgment card here is the 4 of Wands. That's a soulmate connection. This is it's a soulmate connection with commitment, with love. This is right next to your world card. If you don't have this already, it's coming in. This is part of your new cycle. Wow. Under the star card, let's see what you just got done healing from. Some kind of deceptive behavior, some kind of sneaky behavior. Yeah, you're healing over it. And you're letting it go because you're entering a whole new life cycle. Under the 4 of Wands is the 4 of Cups. So wherever this deceptive behavior came from, it looks like they tried to come back in and you wouldn't let them. So, male or female, you know, it looks like they tried to come back into your life. You healed from it. You learned your lesson from it. And you're moving on into this new life cycle. And that new life cycle, because see, this cup here, you don't want to deal with it anymore. No, it's right next to the King of Cups. This is under the World card. This is the cup you want. This is not the cup you want. This is the cup that you want. It's a great big fat cup of love. And it could be, well, your Pisces. It could be water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. It looks like you actually do have a huge cup of love. And I think you have a huge cup of love for somebody. It's sitting right next to the 3 of Cups. I feel somebody's coming back into your life. And I think it was the sneaky person. I think you loved this person a lot. There's been a lot of changes that have taken place. You have really healed. This is a happy reunion. So, you know, it's mixed. It's sort of like they come in and they want to make you a love offer of some sort. Like, let's try it again. Let's get back together. I'll be better next time. Whatever, okay? But you're not really wanting to look at it. You're like, I don't think so. But you know, this card is right under that 4 of Wands. They really might be a soulmate. They did something sneaky that you had to heal from. You learned a lot from it. You are entering a new life cycle with joy and happiness. You have a huge cup of love for somebody. And then we have the three of Cups, and this is right between your large cup of love and the 7 of Swords. And I'm saying this person is coming back. But you love this person a lot. Even though they tried to come back before, they're coming back. And this is going to be a happy reunion. Boy, do I need more cards. I could change my mind. I do as we go sometimes. One card can make a big difference in a reading. But so far, I think they're coming back again. I think they've already tried. But I think part of it is that you've healed. And I think that's something that needed to happen. And you've learned a spiritual lesson from whatever it was that happened. And you might not be the only one who learned a spiritual lesson. Take a look at these. Let me see how these look. Oh my gosh, gave me chills. Okay. Okay, you're going to work on it. All you've done, I got the Eight of Pentacles up here in your highest energy. Yes, you are. This time, when they come back, you're going to decide that, yes, you do want to work on this relationship. Yes, you do want to see if it takes you into the Four of Wands. They are a soulmate. We already know that. But, you do have lots of soulmates out there. You're going to work on it. You have not forgotten about them. It's right next to the Five of Swords here. And if you see the Five of Swords, you're looking back at the past. So you come out, you're healed, you're standing upright, you have all your swords and theirs, okay? And you're looking back at the past, and you cannot forget about them. I think they might have had somebody else. I think that they were dating someone else at the same time. Because I have the Two of Pentacles here, and there's two people walking away with the Five of Swords. And with the Two of Pentacles, this is like juggling more than one person. So this is what you think about when you look back at them, and what you've been thinking about. But they're coming back alone this time. So it does cause some confusion. But I don't think they're going to be juggling anymore. I don't see any evidence of it. I see the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is working on this relationship. And this is a possible earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So look at that pentacle. That's security, stability. That's groundedness. Yeah, you're really wondering if you could get that, if they really can provide that for you, and a commitment. But you're going to work on it. And it's right next to the Lover's card. You're going to take them up on it this time. And it looks joyful. And it looks like a brand new beginning. Pisces. So here's the Lover's card. And this is the card for Gemini. So Gemini might be in your chart. Might be around this reading. But this is that soulmate connection, and there's only two people in this card. This is what you want. This is what you've been wanting. And they're coming back to offer you that stability, that groundedness in a relationship. It's next to the Queen of Cups, Pisces. It's right next to you. Okay, you're a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It's right next to you. With lots of love questions about the love. Did they ever love you? It's right below this card of confusion here. All the answers are in this cup, and that's what the Queen's doing, male or female. They're trying to get their answers about love by looking in the little windows on the lid of that cup. And, that's why you haven't moved on. That's why you just keep looking back at them. What was this all about? So, Pisces, look at this. We have the Ace of Cups right next to the reunion card. There's a lot of love. That big old cup of love that you have, you want to hand it out, but you know what? They're going to hand you back a big cup of love. It's not going to be a one-way street this time. Not this time around. If this sounds like you're reading, then it probably is. If it doesn't, then it probably isn't. But for those of you this reading resonates with, there's somebody coming back. And it's somebody you have not forgotten about. It is somebody you might have turned down before for coming back. They probably cheated on you or something like that. Dated on you. Something with someone else. because they were sneaky. They did something really sneaky behavior. I don't know if they actually cheated, but whatever it was, you didn't like it, okay? And this Ace of Cups is sitting right next to the Hangman, and this Hangman is right under the Lovers. You have reached out to the universe for advice. The universe hears you when this card comes out, and they try to enlighten you. And what they're doing is this card is sitting right between the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. They're saying, go for it. This is love. This is a true, divine, soulmate connection. They're back with a very sincere cup of love. Wow. And what you're doing under the Queen of Cups here and trying to get all those answers to all your love questions, because that brought up a lot of questions to you about why didn't I see, what was going on, or how come I didn't know that this was happening? Why, just any question you can think of. You've got these questions, but you're worn out. You're kind of worn out from trying to get all those answers. The Hangman is like, you don't have to keep trying to get answers to all your love questions, because it's coming in. It's really coming in. And you were getting so worn out by the time they come in on trying to figure this one out that you're not going to have to try to figure it out any longer. Wow, Pisces. This is an awesome reading, and I thank you for watching Universal Guidance.